I've got something that I've never done on eBay. At least I don't remember ever doing it before. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. We have a ton of sales. I had just enough for a nice little video, and then just sales kept coming and coming. 45 sales, just under $1,200, but I usually say going out of here today, but they're not all going out of here today. We're going to divide it up, maybe a little less than half today, a little bit more than half tomorrow, or maybe some of these are going to have to go in the next day that just got bought, because I do 2-day shipping, and I've got some great stuff that I can't wait to show you, but I've got some announcements. I've got something that I've never done on eBay. At least I don't remember ever doing it before. And we're going to talk about that today a little bit as well. This is kind of crazy, and it's a common mistake. I've seen people make this mistake before. If I've done this before, I think I remember what it was for. We're going to talk about that as well, and some other cool stuff. Let's take a look. Look at this. Right off the bat today, we got a Pepper. How you doing, Pepper? You want some treats? You have not been in here in a long time. Now you come begging for treats, so I'll get you some. But I got to get this order first. Twosies. And I just saw these the other day, and it's the first time I ever saw them. So this is clearly a Blue Ridge Mama buy. It even says, well, that's an old bag. I don't know. She probably did pay 99 cents. And I don't know what they are. So tell me in the comments if you know what twosies are. Little like PVC characters, little babies with animal head things on. I don't know. And I'm sure she paid probably $1 for them. Who knows? And they sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, so this is uncommon here. So Pepper's in here, and I don't have a hat on. I just wanted to use this. I still feel naked without the hat, but I want to use this for 2 reasons. A lot of people said that I look younger without a hat on, and I'm trying to combat the narrative over there on the Trash to Cash podcast with Dave and Carrie, American Arbitrage NC Picker, that I'm not that old. They just tend to, it says the guy wearing a Steve Miller t-shirt, I'm sure. So tell me in the comments, once and for all, if I look older or younger with a hat on, and that'll inform me on whether or not I do it again. But I'm going to put one on in just a second. Right, Pepper? She says, I don't know who you are without a hat. I don't think my wife knows who I am without a hat. What are you doing? I'm trying to get some stuff that I bought at the 127 last year, and we're headed to the 127 again. And if you got tickets to the Trash to Cash Barbecue Bash, can't wait to see you, or maybe we'll see you on the streets. And tickets are all gone, although I don't even want to say anything during this video because we've considered getting more even and going up to the capacity of the place, but it's getting a little expensive. So here we go. This one right here with a bunch of damage, and this one right here. This is all pure profit at this point from that sale. $22.96-ish, right around there. Is that good, Pepper? You can't be ruining the merchandise, girl. Next one is a quick one, easy one right here. It is a Hui wallet. Right there, or a money clip, I guess is what it is. And all of them are listed, I think, is new. This thing looks like it's brand new, but I think I put it out there as pre-owned because it would be the only one that would show up if somebody searched it that way. And it sold, Pepper's back. Okay, Pepper, I've given you treats already. And it's over $40. So I don't remember what I'm into it for, but it's certainly in $40. So it's a nice little profit right there. Got it at the 100 mile yard sale. Hey, that reminds me, I did a video on Garage Sale Nation about the 100 mile yard sale in Virginia on Route 29. If you're ever interested in going to that, it's twice a year, and you can go check it out. Or you can go check it out on the Facebook group Garage Sale Nation, and Pepper is behind the scenes annoying right here. But you've been a while since you've been in here, so you just must have remembered that there's treats, huh? Come on. Come on. Next one is one that I catch a lot of grief for, and I don't really care because in my heart of hearts, in my soul, I'm a garage seller first, and I'm a reseller second. I just love garage sales, and this is the kind of thing I just pick up because I like them, because it reminds me of my childhood. Even though I don't go for a lot, but if I can pick something up like this cassette case right here. This one is BMI cassette case. And if I can pick something up like that, I'm going to pick it up and I am going to sell it. And this one sold for, I think we paid $1, sold for $12 plus shipping. As I tell this story here, I'm curious, just a couple of things for context's sake. How many of y'all out there buy on eBay as well? It always kind of shocks me that people sell on eBay, but they don't buy on eBay. I buy all the time on eBay. Matter of fact, I've had almost everything I buy lately, somebody sends me a note that says, hey, they watched the show. And I'm like, this is cool. Anyway, I love to buy on eBay, and I'll buy in other places too, but my primary place when I want to buy something is I go to eBay and I check it out first, because the prices usually are cheaper than, say, Amazon or some other marketplaces, but it depends on the item, of course. So I've been buying for a long time on eBay, and I'm curious if you do as well, but I have never, I don't think, now that I say this, somebody's going to go back to a video and find this out, right? But I don't think I've ever made a return on eBay. And I asked my wife if she remembers me making a return, and she doesn't, but I just have this sneaking suspicion that I've made a return, or maybe two, and I think one was with a golf club. I can't remember. All right, and the reason I say that is because of this. I bought this glove for Turner. He had finally outgrown his little 10.5-inch glove, and he needed an 11-inch glove. And so I went on there, and of course I search by the lowest price plus shipping first. That's how I search. I don't know how y'all search. I don't know why everybody doesn't search that way, but anyway, you know, location, stuff, North America only, whatever it is. I wanted it pretty quick. And so this is the one that we found, and I'm like, that's the one I want. It said right-handed thrower is what it said. Now, clearly, when it showed up and Turner grabbed it and brought it in to show it to me, he's walking towards me. I'm like, uh-oh, that's a left-handed glove. And of course it was. And I go back and look at the picture, and the picture shows a left-handed glove, but it looked like a stock photo to me. So I'm like, it says right-handed, it says right-handed in the description, it says right-handed everywhere. The title and item specifics, all right-handed, right-handed, right-handed. But it's clearly left-handed. So it's, if you don't know anything about baseball, a left-handed glove is worn on your right hand because you have to throw with your left hand. So when it said right-handed thrower, I thought for sure it was going to be a right-handed glove, which would go on your left hand. So people that don't know much about sports, like Dave NC Picker, you know, they might think that that's they might put right-handed glove, right? For that, or left, yeah, right-handed glove for that, because it goes on your right hand. Y'all can tell them I said it. But anyway, that is a left-handed glove. So I'm going to send that back. I thought about just reselling it because it was a good deal. I'm like, I could probably come close to breaking even on it. But I'm like, you know, maybe they have another one, but I don't think they do. So we just open a return, and I'm going to send it back. Return process. Which I know I've never done, because if I did a return, it was before they had the processes they have now. So I'll let you know how it goes. She was very sad. His glove is now on the way, though. By the way, I have made a similar mistake with the dexterity of a golf club, where I'll put it in the title, but I'll forget to change it in the item specifics, or, you know, have something wrong somewhere. And sometimes when people do that, they'll exploit that. They'll buy it on purpose so that they can get a partial refund or something, because they know the picture doesn't quite add up. But that kind of stuff happens. Next one is an item that went to a viewer, and it wasn't the type of item that I thought would ever go to a viewer. And I think I gave him a $5 offer on it, I think. $5 off. I think we listed it for $95. I paid $25. And you can part these out, but I'm like, it's pretty good shape. You know, these are a little detailed cleaning, but it's in pretty good shape. Runs really well. And this particular model is not an amazing KitchenAid one, but it's solid. So for $90 plus shipping, $25 into $90, it's a little bit of trouble to package that one. So it's not a home run in my opinion, but still plenty of profit in KitchenAids if you can get them cheap enough. Almost forgot, this one went to Jane, the mixer right there. Hi Kevin, a longtime viewer of your channel. Saw the mixer in a recent video and said, I knew it's time that I finally get the KitchenAid mixer that I've been wanting. Thank you for always being a positive influence and bright and informative presence on YouTube. Man, I need to hire a publicist like you. Have a great day, Jane. Jane, you have a great day as well. Polo Plush Bear, Ralph Lauren Plush Bear. This, I thought when I bought it, it would go for more than it did, but it didn't. But we did still made money. $2 into, I think, $15 plus shipping for that bear right there. I have a feeling it was like a giveaway bear maybe back in the day. Look at that. I don't know. Any rate, $15 plus shipping. Next two went to a viewer as well, so lots of viewer sales today. Maybe, I don't know, 25% or so. Linda, thank you so much, and she wrote a kind message too. I'm gonna have to read that in just a second, but before I do, I got hats and Tupperware in there. That's an interesting bin. Tupperware in there. I know I need one of those, and I think this one as well. Let me put the camera, well, I don't know. I might be able to get this one with one hand. We'll see. Turn it a little bit. This turkey and like little Lazy Susan thing are both going off. I'll just carry them out this way to Linda. So Linda, thank you so much. And I don't think we did a deep clean on either of these, Linda, so if you didn't get these, I'll wipe it down a little better than that, though. So those two are headed out the door. $22 plus shipping. Longtime viewer, love the endings that you put for our pleasure. I love watching the animals as well. So thank you. And the kids and the children. They're growing so fast, no doubt. So let me tell you a story about those endings right there. It's actually bad for the YouTube algorithm because once those endings starts, a lot of people dive out of there. But I know there's so many people who love them. I keep putting them in anyways because I like them. Kind of the Sunday morning show, right? Where they do that at the end of the Sunday morning on CBS. I loved that as a kid growing up. It was my favorite part of the show. So I just figured that that's what we would do. It's actually bad for my videos. Unless you watch them like Linda, then it's good. But it hurts that average duration view. So I really appreciate people who watch those. I want to keep putting them in there. So anyway, Linda, thanks so much. Even though we don't have a lot of 8 tracks, I sold another one in 2 days. This is the Who. Who Are You? I used to play that and I'd give quizzes to my kids way back in the day. My World History 1 kids, I'd play that to give them enough time. I'd do quizzes on people every once in a while. I did what was called Who's Who, What's What, Where's Where, and When's When. And, you know, they were over different things. You know, When's When would be timelines, Where's Where would be a map, and Who's Who would be about people, and What's What would be about typical vocabulary terms in history. And I would always, when it was Who's Who's Day, I would give them a little bit of time to study, like 2.5 minutes. You know, when I play the Who Are You song really low in the background. When it was over, it was time for the quiz. And you don't care about any of that. $9 plus shipping.
Hi guys, my name is Reagan and I'm going to be telling you what's out of the CWP store today. Right now we're going to do people who bought Animal Mans the past couple weeks, and we're going to get to the people who bought the Commonwealth picker bags in the next few episodes. Zach, William, Angie, Devin, Dan, Denise, Brad, Daryl, Cindy, Sandy, Abigail, and Chelsea. Alright, just want to say thank you to everybody, and we hope they get things moving. Bye guys, and don't forget to get your sticker at commonwealthpicker.com. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. How did I get to this point in my life?
No name.
No Name's like the only one I really love.
Yeah.
That's not true. I like them all a little bit, but this one's my favorite. The chickens, on the other hand, are not my favorites. What are they doing out there?
I don't know.
All right, well, I'm getting No Name a treat. Another viewer sale here. And I was digging earlier to find it, and I thought that's where I put it. Yep, it's a Garfield McDonald's toy, which we don't normally mess with McDonald's toys, but we came across a ton of vintage ones. And they actually had some resale value, and we lotted some up, but this one had duplicates, and it was hard to get rid of. How you doing, No Name? So we listed it anyways, and it went for $4 something plus shipping. It went to a viewer, and another one to the same exact viewer if I can find it. Not sure if I can find it or not. For some reason, I feel like I put it not with this group. I feel like I put it somewhere else. Well, I guess I'll have to find it. Yep, I knew I put it somewhere else because these were all those rap CDs up there that had sold. And that's like my personal stuff that I put in my player back there. And this is a sealed one. Henry Capano, Evolution of Poi. Hawaiian, obviously. And it, I think, I would only imagine, that sold for right around $10 plus shipping and sold to a viewer. Sold to Sandy. Sandy, thanks for the support. Still love your videos, especially when you include your family. I don't know how to take that. Keep being you. Continue ignoring the negative. Thanks for buying Garfield items. You need to find more Carpenter albums. I listened to the first one I bought from you. Brings back memories, early memories of me and my mama. She died when I was 12. Sorry to hear that. The Carpenters were always her favorite. Even more than listening to the Irish, I can't say this, sea shanties. There you go, tongue twister. Well, you know, the Carpenters were from Downey, California, which is also where the oldest McDonald's standing is. Not the first, but the oldest one still in existence. And, you know, I think it's about the same era my parents grew up in Southern California. And they're, you know, not too far from Downey. All right, y'all, Turner is here, and he has a Homeschool Hustler sale. What in the world is that guy?
I don't know his name, but
you don't know his
from
name.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
He's
the big Yeti.
Yeah, that's right. His name is Bumble.
Bumble,
Bumble.
yeah.
You remember Bumble?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Yukon Cornelius, and he would do that stuff? Yeah. Do you like that movie? What's your favorite part about that movie, or your favorite character in the movie?
My favorite character is Santa.
Really? Isn't he kind of mean, though?
Yeah, but I like him.
You like him? Santa in there's kind of mean to Rudolph a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, he makes up for it in the end, I suppose. So that Bumble, I bought down the 301 sale, and I didn't want to pay very much for it. I think I paid $1. Because I knew it didn't sell for much, but it sold for, I think, $11.95 or $11 plus shipping. $11.95, I think. Definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
All right, but before I let you go, at the end of the video, your team's doing a little fundraiser, and we devised a little plan that you could maybe talk to the audience about at the end of the video to raise you some money so you don't have to go door to door. But he wants to go door to door anyways.
Yeah.
All right, but we'll talk to you about that at the end of the video. All right, selling some clothes. Haven't been selling many clothes lately. I've got 3 racks full. And normally we have, 1, 2 a day. We haven't hardly had any lately. So I'm happy that this guy's out the door, even though we had to put it on discount to get it out the door. And it was only $1 buy, and it's a Liberty University debate team, a Nike Golf Dry Fit 2XL. It was $1, and it was in great shape. I'm like, sure, what the heck, we'll put it out there for something. But it ended up getting almost $10 when it was all said and done before it sold. But you know what? There's still a little bit of money in it, and it's super easy. I've been waiting for these training gloves to sell for a long time because they take up way too much space for the value of them down there. Went on discount, $11 and change plus shipping. Definitely a bad buy when I bought them. We're still making a profit because, we didn't pay, we paid next to nothing. Down to the nitty gritty on the golf club stuff from the, oh geez, I don't even remember what we called it. The Boston Found Sale is what it is here. Down to the last 3 gloves. This one, see if it's the right one. Yep. Sold for just under $10 plus shipping. Next one's a Buzz Lightyear figure, and these are tough because, boy, it all depends on the date and which incarnation of Buzz Lightyear you get. And, of course, now if it has Tim Allen's voice on it or not. And the very earliest ones and rarest ones, I mean, they can go upwards of $100 depending on condition and stuff and packaging or no packaging, used, new, whatever. You can get some pretty good money for some. But you got to really be careful because there's many incarnations of them, and they all have slight differences. This one and the Quantum helmet, and there's different stickers and all this stuff, but this one wasn't a great one. But it did sell for $15 plus shipping. I took an offer because a viewer was interested in it. And Wesley was that viewer. Thank you so much. Watch you on YouTube all the time. My wife and I have been reselling since last fall, and you've taught us so much. We are the Slim Flippers on Instagram. And on eBay, Cinderella and her fella. And Slim Picker 47, so you got 2 eBay stores. So thanks for everything. I appreciate it. ET sales. Always an ET sale. It seems like every video we sell one ET thing, doesn't it? And this time it is once again the ET flower earrings. Right there. $7 plus shipping. All right, y'all. Turner's fundraiser here. He wanted to ask you, because we used to have Reagan. We obviously pay a lot of money for Reagan to go to gymnastics, but the team, and we pay for Turner too, but the team would have fundraisers every once in a while for new equipment and stuff. So Turner wanted to do it, just like Sissy got to do it. So we did it, but we're going to devise a neat plan for this if you want to contribute. All right, what do you got?
So the first place, I think, gets $300. Second gets $51. And
$150.
Yeah, $150.
And third gets
$50.
And that's a raffle. So all the players on the team are selling these $5 tickets. That's what they're doing, and they're doing a raffle, and the winners get that. But we decided we weren't going to ask you for money. But what we are going to do is anybody who buys something out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store between now and we'll say August 13th, we're going to fill one of these out for you. Doesn't matter what it is. You can buy a sticker, a t-shirt, anything you typically would have bought. And we're going to fill one of these out for you. and put your name in the drawing, because I'm going to buy this whole thing from you. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And then maybe if you want to go out and sell some more, we'll make some copies and you can go up and down the street and all that. Bub will go with you. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So if anybody buys something from CommonwealthPicker.com, I'm going to make you fill out that little tag and bring it into your team, and they'll be entered into the raffle. Does that sound good? All right. Thank you, bud.
Bye.
Hey, y'all, quick thank you to a couple folks. Side Hustle Preacher gave $2 on Buy Me a Coffee, so that was very, very much appreciated. Zach, I think your name is. And all these things go towards that new cabin, and we are no holds barred here. You know, we're pulling out all the stops. How many cliches can I come up with here? We've spent a lot of money. You guys contributed a lot, and I put a bunch on top, and then we're going to put a bunch more on top of that. I still need a sponsor, although we've had some people ask about it to sponsor. A few big names you might recognize might be a sponsor to help us pay for that cabin, because the cost right now is insane for some of this stuff. But I'm dedicated to doing it and making it look really nice and enjoyable, much like this one, but in different ways, because that cabin will serve some different purposes out there. At any rate, thank you. And to Boomstick Jason, is that right? Who watches Trash to Cash and donated $2 over there. I said I'd rub it into Carrie over there because he always teases me for that. So, at any rate, speaking of Carrie, and also, by the way, Turner's fundraiser, don't feel any pressure whatsoever to do that. But we did do that for Reagan, and Turner said, hey, can we do that? And I'm like, sure. So don't contribute anything other than you would if you're buying something. But if you do buy something out of CommonwealthPicker.com, anything at all, we're going to put your name down on there. Hopefully, one of the viewers on here will win it. Maybe we'll do our own little thing here, just in case, because there's 9 other kids on the team. But, so maybe none of you win it. But maybe we'll do, yeah, you know what, we will. We'll do a first edition Commonwealth Picker mug. This one right here. We'll do that one regardless if anybody wins any of those prizes or not. We're going to do that one. Anybody buy something out of that store. All right, I'm rambling here. What else do I got to tell you today? There's some. Oh, just wanted to thank Dave and Carrie for making the Trash to Cash podcast barbecue bash in Tennessee possible. It's been fun to plan it. Can't wait to meet some of you. I'm sorry if there's no tickets. You can keep looking over there depending on when we put this stuff out and when this video comes out. It might be, just go Trash to Cash and click on the link in the video. There should be a link in, I don't know. I think that there was a Harry Tornado video. I know that one had a link in it, or my link. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll put one down here, but I won't put one down here if there's no tickets available. But if somebody cancels, we'll take it and put one more ticket back up. So there is a chance if you keep looking, you might get one if you're interested in going. But that's up to you. So anyway, we're going to have some YouTube names coming as well, we're hoping. We've got some special guests as well. You might get to meet some other folks. So thanks for joining us today, and I can't wait to see you next